Hello everyone, welcome back to Vintage Girl. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I celebrated Midsummer this year. Oh gosh, also try not to spill my coffee. Oh, that's so scary. Usually I would start this video with little cheers to the camera, as you guys know, but I accidentally spilled my coffee several times trying to do that, so today we're not going to do that. I thought that it would be appropriate to first of all wear my flower crown that I made during Midsummer, and I have some coffee here because, as you may or may not know, Scandinavians love coffee. I also have some bonbons here, which is a Swedish candy brand. Oh gosh. I need scissors for that. I don't know why this package is so hard to open. They're little fish. Swedish fish. Are Swedish fish in Sweden just fish? They look like this. Isn't that cute? I like how all the sweets from Sweden are not overly sweet, like the US. Speaking of Swedish fish, I was in Sweden for 3 months, and I've never seen any Swedish fish brand. I'm guessing they are more of an American thing. I made this flower crown for Midsummer a few days ago and then put it in the refrigerator, and it's done a very good job at preserving it. This year, I celebrated Midsummer in New York, and it was very different than the one I went to last year in Sweden. First of all, because of the amount of people. I think the reason why there was more people in the New York Midsummer than in Sweden was because in Sweden they have different events for different areas. But then in New York, there's not as many events, so therefore people are at one event. I was also very happy to see just how many Swedish people there were at this event. I'm pretty sure half or more of the people there were straight from Sweden. Therefore, it was pretty cool to see just how many people look like me. And there were Swedish flags absolutely everywhere, and if you've ever been to Scandinavia, you know just how proud Scandinavian people are about their country. You will see Scandinavian flags everywhere. Birthday parties, graduations, holidays, on our Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure this event in New York was sponsored by Candy King, so they gave out candy bars and candy for free, as well as flowers. People at this event were so kind that when they ran out of flowers for us to make flower crowns, somebody gave us some spare flowers so we could make some too. This is one of the flower crowns that I made at the event. I've been trying to dry it out because I thought it would look pretty hanging up. We also put some blue and yellow ribbon on it because those are the colors of the Swedish flag. Now we're going to talk about the Midsummer dancing. There were so many people there that I felt like I was going to fall down and get stepped on. I also felt like a rag doll when everybody was holding hands in the dance and going forward and back and left and right. It was also pretty funny seeing all these grown adults do these funny dance moves like the crying and the rolling out the dough and the fixing the sole of your shoe. I think that was one of them. And the frog dance. And then after all the more traditional Midsummer dances ended, they played ABBA, of course, because they're Swedish. Something else that made me very happy about the Midsummer festival were the Danish hot dogs. If you don't know what a Danish hot dog is, I'll put a picture of it on the screen. And because it's New York, you know the line was outrageously long, and they were a little bit overpriced. Then the next day, we had our own Midsummer celebration at home, which means we made more flower crowns and ate more Swedish candy. This is the flower crown that I made the day after Midsummer. And then of course we did a photo shoot with our flower crowns, because how could we not? We have reached the end of today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed learning how I celebrated Midsummer this year. See you next time.